Hey there everybody, welcome back to another episode. I'm going to start today's episode on the history of our bus. So obviously if this is a bit boring to you, you're not worried about where our bus came from, then obviously please fast forward on to the next bit. But I'm sure a lot of you are probably interested who used our bus, where the bus came from. I definitely am interested. So I'm going to take you on a little road trip back to the States and just show you how we sort of figured out what we know so far. So we got a registration document with the bus. This gives us an address of the last owner, which was the Kids Academy. So this bus was used as a sort of like a charity bus. So let's go online using the address on the registration document and see what we can find. So let's log on. Let's go open Maps, Google Maps, there we go. Put in the address. That points us to where it was. Looks like to us it was in a retail park. Now, I don't suppose we're lucky enough to see the bus there. Now, if that's where the... oh, hang on. Well, look at that. I see a yellow vehicle in the corner of the car park. What's the chances? If we go Street View, is that going to give us anything? Ah, I see a bus. There we go. I recognise that painted side. I think we've definitely got, that's our bus, isn't it? So there you go. So that's August 2019, that says. So yeah, so our bus was there in August 2019. You can just about make out R43 on the bonnet and on the side. Oh, there's some stickers on the side of the bus that I didn't recognise before. So there you go. So that's our bus at the Kids Academy. Oh, there you go. You can definitely see R43 there. There we go. So that's our bus sitting in America outside the Kids Academy. Right. Okay. So that was interesting, wasn't it? So other things we found. So that obviously, looking into it, they had the bus for about 4 years, something like that. It looks like if you go backwards, let's go. What else we found? So we found some driver logs. So these are all full. Mostly a driver called Heidi. I don't know if you can see that. Was the person who drove it. We've got just pages and pages of what she filled in, generally writing down that the fuel gauge doesn't work. So that is correct, the fuel gauge doesn't seem to work, so that's something to fix in the future. But also above the driver's head I found the registration document for them. I think it's the one you carry, because obviously in the States you have to carry a copy of registration document. So, but this is handy because it's got the company name that matches the books, but also an address for that company. So let's try Google again and have a look at that one. So let's go onto Google Maps again, put the address in over here. So it's 110. Oh well, there you go. Street View and pop up in the corner. It's showing me some buses. Oh, I can see a whole load of buses now. That's a lot more than last time. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I see lots of short buses. There we go. So let's have a look in here. I don't think we're going to be lucky to find our bus. Right, let's have a look at the side of this one. There you go, Royal Coach Lines Incorporated. So obviously that matches what was written on the top of the books I've got. So this must be the yard that our bus came from, and obviously that says R25 on that one, so that definitely matches, doesn't it? I have tried contacting the Royal Coach Lines Incorporated. I've sent them an email. As of yet I haven't had a reply. I'm not expecting a reply, to be honest. Some random person from the UK sending a message saying, can you tell me more about my bus? Is probably not going to get much, but you never know, we might get a reply. Obviously there's only so much information on these books tell us. It's very nice to have them, how many miles it's done, what times it went out and came back, but I think we know it's going to say underneath that paint that Susie's going to remove. I thought we were hoping it might be a school name. It'd be nice to work out what school it actually was used for, but yeah, at least we know a bit more of the history. So I hope that was interesting. I also want to add on that the bus on the chassis plate was actually made in Canada, in Quebec, which is quite fitting, as obviously early in the year we went to Canada. That was where we decided that we wanted to do a bus conversion, obviously on a American school bus. So obviously it being built in Canada, obviously moving over to Yonkers near New York, then going to the Kids Academy, moving on to us, then to have it come from Canada is obviously quite fitting, isn't it? So it just makes it that little bit more special, doesn't it? It was obviously destined for us. So moving on to the next bit, I think Susie's going to have a go at doing those sides.
I don't think this is going to be an easy task, but we're going to try and take the paint off to see if we can reveal the writing on the side of the bus. So we put some polish and a bit of elbow grease, and we're going to give it a go.
Come on!
We did start polishing on the other side, but we had an unprecedented heat wave, which is unusual for the UK, I know, but this side was in the shade, so this is the side we've started with. So we're still polishing the bus. There are some jobs that you wish you had never started, and this is definitely one of them. Got through my first cloth now, but we are starting to see some progress. There's definitely been some change in stickers. We've got the original blue writing, but there was definitely another sticker on there at some point. I'm guessing that's what this black over here is. I guess we'll find out.
Right, I don't know if you can see this, but you can just about make out some of the numbers and letters in the on the old number plate. They've left them sort of a dust mark on the back of the bus. But yeah, so we've got 99, and then is that maybe a 3, and then that looks like a B, and then over here it's harder to tell. There's hardly any dust at all on this bit, because obviously I think the water just came in and just washed down it and just kept it clean. But I'll show you the front now. I think in the States you get different plates for different years or whatever. I'm not quite sure how the plates work exactly in the States, but I know that they're not the same as ours, that the vehicle keeps the same plate the whole time. I don't think that's how it works over there, but as you can see, these are definitely different. So we've got a 5, a 0 and a 7. That I don't think that matches to the back, but we'll have to, because obviously that would be a 9, wouldn't it, on the back? That'd be 99 something. So yeah, I don't think, but this has obviously had a bit of a bump, and it's impressed the number plate into the bumper, so it gives us a few of the letters of what it was, but not the full plate, which is a shame. It'd be nice to have had a complete plate for one or other, and then we could get a duplicate or find a duplicate or something. Okay, now I hadn't noticed this before, but we have a label on the front screen of the bus, which obviously I have noticed, but what I didn't notice was the back. Let's see the back. On the back of the same label, I haven't really noticed this, just sort of some random numbers, etc., like a reference number, but actually you can clearly see that it says obviously bus R43 expected, and underneath that, plate. There's our registration number that we've been looking for. Obviously then year of the bus and what make it is. So there we go, we've got our number plate, so we know what those numbers are that have been pressed into the back and the front. Okay, there you go, you can see I've made a plate with the original number for the bus. Obviously this is not where it's going to go, I've just put this on here for fun. I'll have to find a place for it to go inside the bus maybe, or I'll put it on the bus, I don't know yet, but we'll have to find a better home for it, because obviously the UK plate will have to go here. But I thought that looked quite good. Okay, so Susie's been doing a lot of polishing. You can see the difference, you know, she's getting it off slowly, but it takes quite a while. But I think you should be able to see this. We've got obviously the R, Royal, hopefully you can see that, and then you've got Coach, and then this bit's obviously, you know, she's been working mostly on the front end, but this obviously you can see just about is an L, I, N, S, you know, ES, like I can't even spell now. Royal Coach Lines, and then we've got the I, N and C for incorporated, so we can definitely see. I can't see from that way, it's definitely clearer from that direction. But yes, obviously it's a lot of hard work on Susie's part, but you can definitely see, for some reason these seem to be stickers here on this part, and then it's painted on these bits, but you can see just about there underneath the what she's polishing off that it looks like it might have been painted on originally. I think it's had a few different variations, that we've got a bit of paint down here, but yeah, you can make it out now. I think obviously with the weather changing, we probably won't be doing as much polishing, but just wanted to show you how far we'd got. You know, you can definitely make it out now. And once all this is off back to the good yellow, we'll obviously we probably might have to remove what's left of the stickers, maybe, especially on this part, and obviously do a fresh sticker or something for the Royal. How well this comes up after we've polished it, whether we have to polish the blue off as well, I don't know, we'll have to see how we get on, but it'd be nice to obviously get it to say Royal Coach Lines incorporated again. So yeah, let's close this episode here and carry on with some others.
Thanks guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. We will be fixing the bus and doing it up. Like and subscribe to see more videos. See y'all!